All right, out here between Bena and Illman. Oop, camera doesn't know what to focus on there. All right. Eastbound BNSF coming out here. Got his war bonnet on. And headed across Caliente Creek, which has water in it for the first time down this low in a long time. Even if we just have a rainstorm here and there, water doesn't usually come down this low. It all absorbs into the ground up in the narrows, and I understand goes underground. I don't know how accurate that is. If you know, let me know in the comments below. I am not a water person or a geologist. Whoops! And they will go right around that curve. About a quarter of a mile beyond where they are right now, we'll go into the control point at Illman, where double track starts and goes up to Caliente. See Bear Mountain there? Still has quite a bit of snow up high. I was up in Tehachapi this morning, and most of the snow is already melted, as it always does up there. It doesn't stick around very long down where in the city, unless it stays really cold, which it hasn't been. It's beautiful today, absolutely beautiful. I would say maybe in the mid-50s right here, right now. Said it was 48 when I left Tehachapi, but it didn't feel like it. It felt warmer than that. It's an absolutely gorgeous day. Go right around the curve there. The Bena hot box detector is about a half a mile beyond that, and then another quarter of a mile beyond that is the control point at Bena, where double track takes off and goes all the way to North Bakersfield. I was up the loop this morning. Rail gang is up there laying rail on the number 1 track. They're still running trains on the number 2 track. Eastbound BNSF between Bena and Illman, going across Caliente Creek. Put the URLs up here for my Patreon and my PayPal if you'd like to help support the channel that way. I'd really appreciate it. This one was right behind the last one. I got her, made a couple of phone calls and looked up, and here come this guy. This train was leaving Tehachapi when I was up there earlier. And he was stopped at Woodford when I went by there about a half an hour later. I have seen, other than the eastbound that went by, which you'll see after this, I've seen no other eastbounds all day. Everything has been westbound. And I shot some videos up at Tehachapi and at the Loop. Those will be on a different video because they have snow in them. Something else that has kind of been a theme today are trains that aren't very long. All right, well, top Sandcut Hill here. Got a UP manifest coming this way, moving along slowly. There was a couple up here, Cameron and Sophie, from Great Britain, and said they live in the north of England, up around Scotland. And really nice couple. They took off. They're going to catch this train, chase it up the hill, catch it a few places going that way. And I don't know why this train on the number 2 track there is stopped, but it is. Maybe he has some track work or something going on out ahead of him. Some kind of problem. Head off down Sandcut Hill towards Bena, and you can see how candid and super elevated the curve is here. That is. Looking off towards Bakersfield. We're about, I don't know, 10 or 12 miles east of Bakersfield. This is about milepost 325, 326 where I am right now. And the office in Bakersfield is 313. Again, I have none of my equipment. I still have the Explorer. I thought I was going to get my truck back the other day, but they want to. They said they found a seep in one of the transmission gaskets, so they want to make sure that everything's okay. They don't want to give me the truck back until it's 100%, and that's okay with me. So no tripod, no radio, no binoculars, no earplugs, no nothing. Hopefully I will get my truck back next week. goes the train on the number 2 track. You see the head end of this train down, heading into Bena, which is way out there by that tank. He will go through the Sandcut crossover, which is right up there. All right. Keep shooting me the ideas. Drop me comments below. Shoot me an email at motopoet59@gmail.com. Like, share, subscribe. Click on the bell if you want to be notified of future content. We'll see you all later.